Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest in the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to Apply. All right, so today I am in Florida, and I'm at Grant Cardone headquarters, and we're at this pitch competition. I'm telling you, it's by the Grant Cardone Foundation and 10X Kids, and I just now watched the students in high school age. And they were competing, and I'm telling you, I was jealous. I'm like, man, and when I was in high school, I don't remember doing anything like this. But I'm telling you, Grant Cardone Foundation puts on an amazing, amazing event. And now my next guest is the second place winner of the competition, Zoe. Zoe, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
How are you feeling coming off that win?
Wow, I am so surprised. I never expected to be in the top 3 when I first started.
Mm.
I came off and I finished my pitch and I was like, wow, that was not my best work. Like, it's okay. I'm gonna walk away. It'll be all right. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And then I heard my name and I was filled with so much emotion.
Amazing. Talk about your business. Give us the name, of course, and really how you came up with the concept.
hmm Right. So I'm the founder of a business called Fiscora. And essentially, it's a fraud detection platform that helps colleges and universities detect financial aid fraud applications before the aid is disbursed. So basically, it saves the financial aid
Hmm.
and for real students and not fraudulent students.
Yeah. So you're high school, right?
Yes.
How'd you come up with the idea?
Right, because as a first generation low income woman of color, I know that me and so many others have trouble accessing resources to higher education. And I knew from pretty early on that I wanted to go to college and pursue like a business career.
Hmm.
Of course, in America, university is very expensive. So I wanted to make a business and solve a problem that optimizes the resources and accessibility for people like me.
Mm. And so financial aid, why? Like how did you, was it when you were going through that process, or how'd you come up with the financial aid? I just thought it was an interesting concept.
Yeah, so actually I found this out on TikTok.
Mm.
I'm from California. I live in California and that is one of the most generous states for financial aid,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also one of the regions where financial aid fraud is the largest. So on TikTok, I read like a news report and
Mm-hmm.
it said that there were millions of fake applications
Wow.
and thousands of dollars that are not going to real students.
Yeah.
And that's a problem that needs a solution, and there wasn't one, and that's why I created one.
Yeah. And talk about that problem a little bit more, because people at home may not know about it. So you mentioned in the pitch you were talking about, fake students, right? And the AI was doing the work or
Mhm.
trying to emulate a student, but
Mhm.
it's not actually a student, right?
hmm
So talk about that a little bit.
Right. So the way that financial aid fraud occurs in colleges and universities, fake students, like assuming false identities or even stolen identities, are filling out assignments to impersonate real students.
Yeah.
But they're using AI to do this. They aren't real students.
Mm-hmm.
And they're claiming like FAFSA, Cal Grant, and Pell Grant
Yeah.
that could be going to real students,
Wow.
but instead are going to false personas.
And one of the things that I found interesting about your pitch was that you were trying to solve the problem before the fraud
Mhm.
happened, whereas some of the other solutions, they're doing it after the fraud's already taken place and the money's been dispersed. So maybe
Mhm.
talk about that a little bit.
Right, I wanted to create a proactive solution because after the money's already been dispersed, like there's no way to get it back. It's already been stolen from the hands of real students who actually need these resources to access their education. And like I said, I didn't see any solution like that existed already. So I wanted to create one that was proactive and the first ever to kind of address this problem.
Mm. And so now you won, and what do you plan on doing with the funds?
Right. So with the funds, I want to make a low code prototype
Mm.
because, of course, this is $1 billion issue. And so it's going to take a lot more money to make this a real thing, but that's just the way that it is.
Yeah.
And so right now, I just want to make a low code prototype to potentially get more funding to make this a real solution that could be widespread.
What was it like working with the Grant Cardone Foundation through this process?
Working with the Grant Cardone Foundation was so incredibly helpful.
Mm.
I loved the access that I got to people who are in positions that I would want to see myself in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was so welcoming, so inviting, and everyone I spoke to had something to teach me, and I'm always open to learning.
What do you think about that morning meeting?
I loved the morning meeting. Oh my gosh. I love that high energy stuff. I'm
They
a
were
bit
on
tired.
fire, right? I was
Oh my
like,
gosh,
what?
it was
They're playing
crazy.
rap music.
No, I
They're
love
like, I'm
it.
like, what?
They be shuffling.
Who's
It's
got the
fire.
money? They
It's
had the
fun.
shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow. I'm
Yes.
like, I want to work here today. No,
I know, and everyone's coordinated. I was like, what the heck?
I know. Was that rehearsed?
They must be.
Oh man, I'm saying. And then you were also part of an accelerator. So talk about
Mhm.
that a bit.
So I was a part of the Girls Startup Business Accelerator, a part of the nonprofit organization called Seeds of Fortune.
Hmm.
And Seeds of Fortune has been so incredibly helpful to me
Yeah.
in these past couple months. It literally gave me access to resources that I would never even have known about if it wasn't for Seeds of Fortune. Similar to the Grant Cardone Foundation, I got to meet so many people in so many high places that all had something to teach me. I have learned something new every day, and I got to connect with my peers who had so many great ideas, and now I have friends and a network for life.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Mhm.
Well, Zoe, again, congratulations on the win. The last thing I want you to do, look into the camera. How can people follow you? How can they connect?
Hi guys, you guys can find out more about Fiscora on my website. It's just called fiscoura.com on Wix, and I will be updating it frequently. And you can find out more about my why, my mission, and how we do what we do and why we do what we do.
Fantastic. And for everybody at home, just so you know, we'll definitely put the links in the show notes so you can just click on the links and head right on over. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe or follow button. This is a daily show. Each and every day, we're bringing you new content, new ideas, and hopefully new inspiration to help you along the way in your journey as well. So again, hit that subscribe or follow button. And Zoe, thank you again so much for coming on
Thank
this
you
show, and
so much for
congrats.
taking the time to speak with me. Thank you.